Stillness is nothingness at the highest level of intensity. If you keep your body still, after some time, your mind also becomes still. Let us make use of this to have a taste of stillness in our life. How important it is for you to be inactive, to not do anything. We are sitting right here in front of Dhyana Linga. Where people can sit still for hours without any activity. That is the nature and the energy of the place. A very insightful anecdote, a situation that occurred during the British Raj in a temple in Tamil Nadu. As a part of his duties of tax collection, one day a collector, a British officer, visited a particular temple and was checking the accounts. Well, just one temple in Kerala, in Thiruvananthapuram, according to the estimates of the Forbes magazine, which is always rating billionaires in the world, says it is worth nearly $1 trillion worth of gold and diamonds. So that's the kind of wealth the temples held, which was all shipped away. In this process, one of the British officers, a local collector, visits a temple in Tamil Nadu, checking the accounts. In that it is written, "Onnu pannatha Swamikku saapadu, 3 rupai." What this means is, for a Swami who does nothing, his food bill is 3 rupees per month. The collector asks, "Why are we giving food to this man who doesn't do anything?" So the trustees try to explain, this is not a man who simply not do anything, he really doesn't do anything. He is not lazy, but he just doesn't do anything at all. So the officer said, "I don't care who he is, all I know is in Her Majesty's service, no work, no food. Take away this 3 rupees. We cannot give food to this man who does nothing." They tried to explain, but he said no. They said, "Why don't you just come and see this man?" He came to see. In the temple, there was a sadhu simply sitting. Simply, still, unmoving, sitting. He looked at this and said, "That's okay, I'm not impressed with these things. At least let him sweep the temple if he wants to get his food." They said, "No, no, no, we cannot do such things with him. He really does nothing." Said, "I'm not interested in that." Then they said, "You do one thing, just for 10 minutes you sit in front of him the way he sits." The collector said, "What's the big deal about that?" And he sat down. In just 3 to 4 minutes, he lost his mind. He couldn't sit there in front of the intensity of stillness that man was exuding, doing absolutely nothing. So stillness is nothingness at the highest level of intensity. Bringing the stillness into you maybe right now look little far-fetched. There's nothing wrong in you making a little bit of an effort to learn to sit still every day for a few minutes or an hour or whatever you can. You will see, if you keep your body still, after some time, your mind also becomes still. And you will clearly see the reverberation of the physical body, the reverberation of the psychological process and the reverberation of the life that you are entirely different. And distinct experience of what is you, what is your body, what is your psychological process will become absolutely clear to you. In this, there is liberation. Stillness does not necessarily mean inactivity. All activity in the existence is rooted in stillness. That which you call as the larger existence, everything is still. Stillness does not mean it is dead, it is alive in a very intense way. The intensity of its reverb is such that it does not generate any sound or it does not generate any form. So this stillness is the basis of the creation in many ways. From this stillness, a big roar or an explosion or a series of big bangs happened, out of which physical creation has happened. Let us leave those intricacies of cosmological aspects of physics, but in your immediate life, rest is the basis of all activity. You will see if you do not rest, your activity or the quality of your activity will just go down. Restfulness essentially means that you have moved towards stillness. Now, the world's situation is such, it has taken our activity away from us. Let us make use of this to have a taste of stillness in our life. Once you're capable of being still, and your activity, if it springs from the stillness, you will see your activity will be far more incisive and your ability to be active will be enormously more dynamic than the way it is right now. This is the time to explore or make use of this inactivity not just as lethargy, but to be still. To be still, you have to be very alert and conscious. If you're in slumber, you're in stillness, and you know the many benefits of sleep, of course. But if you know how to be still consciously, what it does to you is a completely different phenomena. This period of inactivity, you could experiment with this. If you need further guidance and help on this, we can provide that guidance, how to become still. Just sitting still.